Hello twin flames and welcome to the Divine Masculine reading for Tuesday. Now I do feel there's a lot of heat between the twins today. Kundalini rising energy, the need for that physical touch, and you may need that from your twin right now, Divine Feminine. You may be feeling that desire, but they certainly feel it too. So I want to get into their mind a little bit. So I'm going to bring in the Masculine's Madness and the Masculine's Madness too, both by Bridget. And the masculines can go a bit mad when they desire you. It's a real primal need, this real desire. And they give me the word primeval. So, it's like they just kind of want to grab you and have you, and they don't really care about the consequences. And maybe they've done that before, but they know this time they want to make it right. They want that touch to be so meaningful and loving. They don't want to come to you, be with you, and then disappear on you. They want to get it right. So they're going through it all in the mind right now. So what madness is the masculine in today? What's he dealing with? And there's a card moving on top of the deck there. Okay, I've got a couple of cards moving on top of the deck. What is the masculine going through today? What energy is he in? What do we need to know? So the first card we've coming out then, we've got what am I running from? Confusion. So it's like he's saying, what am I actually running from? Why am I running? He's questioning his own behaviour because he desires and wants and needs you so much. Running away does not make sense. What am I running from? So he's also looking in the mirror. He's facing his own fears. So he's thinking, what am I actually running from? So he knows he's not really running from you. He knows he's running from himself. His own fear, his own struggle, his own doubt, his own confusion. And he's working it out. So he's processing why he's running. And that can bring up a confusion. But it's not confusion about you or the way he feels. He's confused by his own behaviour. And I know you get confused, Divine Feminine, because you don't understand his behaviour sometimes. Well, he's letting you know that he doesn't understand his either. Because most of the time, all he really wants to do is run into your arms instead of pushing you away. Silence. Remember, the silence brings in a healing. It says, just because I'm silent doesn't mean I don't care. So, again, there's all this energy about see through the illusion, read between the lines. Things are not always what they seem. And that came through yesterday in the DM to the F reading. It says, listen to my body. Listen to my thoughts and feel my heart. So your masculine is saying to you, if you want to know how I really feel about you, and I know I'm not quite there yet to tell you in person or to give you yet that physical touch that we both crave, all you have to do is close your eyes and connect with me and listen to my body. That means listen to your own body. What's your body doing today? Is it feeling hot, horny, frustrated? Are you feeling tired or drained? How's your body showing you what your masculine is experiencing? Remember, we all go through ascension. Listen to my thoughts and feel my heart. So your heart may be beating a bit faster today. You may be having that anticipation that something's on its way. And that's bringing with it, angel bumps, goose pimple moments. You feel it. You know something's happening here. And it's all because he's working out what to do. And we've got expectations. I can't meet your high expectations because I already failed. So we're being reminded here as a Divine Feminine to let go of expectation. Because when we have those, we get disappointed. Instead, feel anticipation for what's to come. That means you allow it to come at the right time. You don't hold on to a timeline because they are guidelines. You don't demand things because remember, love does not demand its own way. Love is patient, love is kind. Love holds no records of wrongs. So your masculine is saying to you, I've already failed. But he hasn't failed at all because he's been learning so much. So give up any feelings today of, blame or pain to heaven, because no longer be in the energy of blaming your twin because you are one. So if you blame them, you're really blaming yourself. And that brings in failure because it won't move forward. So forgive and heal, let go. And know that when he comes to you, it's going to be at the exact right time, in the exact right way, for the exact right reasons. It may not go to your plan, but it's certainly on God's plan. And that's what matters. And with this buff body here, I'm feeling this is also him getting ready for you, to be intimate with you, to be able to show himself off. Because some of the masculines, in a karmic relationship or in the separation, lose part of themselves because you are part of them. So they feel lost, they feel confused, they feel, pain, they lose the confidence, they feel stripped of that, and they have to build themselves back up. And the masculines are doing a lot right now to build themselves back up so that they can work on themselves to look good and feel good in your presence, to be confident about the body and to be confident in what they do. Damaged. I feel like a psycho when I don't know what is going on. Now, this is sometimes how we feel as a divine feminine. I know I've certainly been there where I felt like a psycho, maybe stalking the social media, wondering what's going on, acting like a crazy person, sending message after message after message. And we have to really, give ourselves a good talking to at times and say, we're not psychos, we're just loving beings. We just love passionately. We have all this fierce love. We love fiercely. And when we love fiercely, we can act a bit crazy. But the masculines are okay with that sometimes because it shows that you are loyal and it shows how much you love them. It can overwhelm them because they've never been loved so fiercely before. And that doesn't mean continue, with that kind of psycho energy, because we've all been in that. And I'm not calling anybody a psycho. I'm calling myself it more than anything else because I've been there. And I know how it feels. And I know you'll be smiling, nodding your head, saying, yeah, been there too. But the masculine is kind of saying to you, I forgive you for that. It's okay because I feel like a psycho when it comes to you because I act crazy. So when the masculine is running from you and he's pulling away and he's hiding out in a karmic relationship or, he's distracting himself, he feels crazy too. And he's thinking, why am I acting this way? Because I don't know what's going on with me. So the masculine feels like a psycho because he doesn't understand his behaviour. So understand this. As a divine feminine, we can feel like a psycho because of the way we behave. The constant need to reach out and have that connection and control and make things happen. So controlling can act in that crazy way. The masculines go the other way. They let go of control and they run and hide, and that can be crazy too. And that's why it's crazy, because it doesn't make sense to either of you why they do the things they do. The masculine needs to learn how to take control of the connection. We've got higher power. I pray you will forgive me. And this is exactly where he is. I pray that you will forgive me. I hope that you can hear me out. I hope you let me in when I come. I hope you can give me another chance, because I know I've acted like a psycho. And that's the word he's using, okay? Which means he feels like a crazy person for pushing away and, being away from the best thing that's ever entered his life. So he's saying, I really pray and hope you can forgive me. So he's talking to a higher power. He's connecting with the angels. He's connecting with Source, with God, with his own self. I know we are meant to be, and I'm committed to our love. So this is commitment. This is why you see the stag, because he's showing you he's transforming for you. He's getting ready for you. He's preparing to commit to you. And if he's in a relationship, that means he needs to get out of that relationship. So he's committed to sorting that out. If he has fears around commitment, he's committed to sorting those out. He's sorting himself out. And also they give me the word committed, because when we are crazy, we can get committed. That means, you can go into a place for rehabilitation. And what I'm feeling is the silence is the rehabilitation, because when we're acting crazy as a divine feminine, usually we get blocked or ghosted. Why? So we can go into that period and phase of rehabilitation where we learn to let go. And the masculines go within to process, to rehabilitate their life. So they change the way they do things. And we've got beautiful. You are so beautiful, baby. I want you for the rest of my life. So, if you've been doubting how he feels about you, if you've been wondering if he cares, maybe he's made you feel, yucky, like you aren't beautiful. You are. And he's saying that to you. You're my light. You're my goddess. The thing I love about this, look at all the darkness. You know, apart from that one because he's working on himself. But look at all the darkness in these cards. And look at the brightness of this card. The light coming in. You are beautiful to me. You're my baby. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. So they're giving me fear around that. He has to release his fears. He has to buff up. He has to man up for you to get ready. I don't want you to know sneaky. So what I feel with this is he doesn't want you to know, you know, sometimes why he does the things he does, you know, because of his own insecurity and fear. So you may feel right now like he's sneaking around, like it's all going on behind closed doors. And it's very possible that could be happening because he's in another relationship or you are. But that's going to come out into the open. The blinds are lifting up. You know, Archangel Nathaniel is working on that right now to uncover things. That's why you've seen roadworks or road sweepers or things being moved out of the way. And another motorbike just went past, or you may see the motorbikes. But the truth is, he doesn't want you to know he hurts. He wants to be like this around you, strong and powerful. He doesn't want you to know he suffers. He doesn't want you to know he cries. He doesn't want you to know he's confused and feeling vulnerable, and he's trying to work out his own behaviour. So when he hides away behind those blinds and pulls it down and you don't hear from him, it's not because he doesn't want you. It's not because he doesn't care or love you or desire you, because he does. He's saying you are beautiful to me. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. His sneaky behaviour, which isn't sneaky at all, it's his way, it's how we view it. Remember, it's all about perception. It's just how he deals with what he's going through. And everyone is doing the best they can with the information they have in the experiences they are having. So this is about trying to always see it from a higher point of view, to always see it from that higher perspective, to try and understand why he runs, because when we see it from that higher place, it makes so much sense. What is he actually running from? He's not running from you. He's running from himself. He's dealing with his own confusion. He's dealing with his own fears. And that's why he's saying to you, just because I'm silent, if I seem to be sneaky or distant, it doesn't mean that I don't care. Listen to my body. Feel me. Listen to my thoughts. Understand me. And feel my heart beating for you. Because you are the one I desire, the one I want, and the one I love. And he's apologising to you if he's behaved crazy. And he's showing you he's gone silent to work on that. So he gets through that crazy behaviour and he moves into a place of power as the divine masculine in their true strength and their true confidence, taking control. I hope this helps and shed light on this. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.